I was doing some research, and there is this old tea horse road, like a tea trade route. This is Pu'er tea. I'm gonna just, because I don't know Chinese again, I'm going to ChatGPT this. Okay, so it's authentic. It's not
So
enough.
that's why one is literally imprinted inside the tea. That's very good. I like that one.
Me too.
I think we found a winner so far.
And we're lucky because we have Tony. He's pretty amazing, man. Like, it's like, and you know what? Something is really funny. Are we recording?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Podcast started. Like and subscribe. Hello, everyone. Yeah, what's funny about... sorry, I was saying that... what was I saying? I was saying Tony.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
lucky.
We're lucky to have him because he's so awesome, and like he does everything to perfection. And what's really funny is like sometimes I ask him like, Tony, can you help us with this? And he's like, yeah, just do it. It's so easy. It's so easy to do. And I'm like, I tried. I messed it up a little bit and whatnot. He's like, no, it's not a big deal. And then like, just do this and do that. And he just gives me some direction, and I go and like, I can't do it again. Like I do it, but it like just like doesn't look proper. And then once he comes and does it, I'm like, oh, okay. So there was this and this and this, and I had to know all these things to do it right. And it was something like our back door was a little bit loose, and it's like it's so easy, just like tighten the screws and whatever. And then once he comes and does it, it's like, no, you have to do it in this like 45-degree angle, and like you have to, because these are old doors, there's like wood is rotten probably. You have to like, reinforce it like this and that. I'm like, well, like all of that wasn't there. It's not that simple then, So today we have some Chinese teas, because China is tea started in China apparently. Thousands of years ago. I was doing some research, and there is this old tea horse road, like a tea trade route that is essentially it starts in, I think, Yunnan province of China, and then goes all the way down to Tibet and India. So tea actually was first discovered in China, and then traveled to India, and then traveled to Europe. And the reason, from what I understand, excuse my ignorance if I'm wrong on some of these things, but there is two expressions in China for tea. One is ta and one is te. It's just in different languages, and I think depending on where what part it traveled from, that's how, like, I think it traveled from a different part of China to Europe and to India. That's why in India they call it chai, which is like from China, initiated from there, and then when it went to Europe, they I think they call it chai in Mandarin, and I don't know, is it in Cantonese? Maybe they call it tea. Obviously I don't know any Chinese, so
Yeah.
I'm just, I read these things a long time ago, so I have to refresh my memory and do a proper research. So these are interesting stuff. This is Pu'er tea. I'm gonna just, because I don't know Chinese again, I'm going to ChatGPT this.
Google Lens.
No, now I take picture of something and just give it to GPT, and then the GPT tells me what it is, which is so handy. It could be lying to me. I wouldn't know,
That's probably better than, because when I was in, like, Asian characters can mean, I guess, several things in different contexts of what they're next to.
Yeah.
So direct translations of Chinese characters ends up with like sometimes really bizarre reading direct English translations. So if you just use Google Translate on an image, sometimes it fluctuates back and forth between like sometimes possibilities of what it thinks, and sometimes it's very weird. Definitely coming to food, because I think there's lots of foods that are kind of like our equivalent to like piggies in a blanket, like it's like sayings that don't directly describe the food.
Yeah, it's interesting how essentially like you could put like a character that's a house beside something else, and it would mean like tea house, right? So this is a compressed pu'er tea cake, shuta, especially a ripe pu'er from Linkang, Yunnan province, produced by Zhao Feng Tea Factory. Here's what main text on the wrapper says. Front label translation is top brand name, Zhao Feng, the tea factory name, large gold character. I'm gonna turn it around.
The large gold character.
This is the large gold character. Here, I'll hold it up here. The large gold character says vertical. Large gold character says Gong Ti Ting, means Imperial Palace or Palace-grade.
Ooh.
This is Palace-grade.
Or Imperial Palace, probably. Because look, there's an Imperial Palace on the picture, or what could be.
Vertical text next to it. This this
long,
part, this little text
Okay.
is roughly means treasure collection.
Ooh.
Auspicious pu'er tea.
Ooh, it's for auspicious occasions.
It's 400 grams and produced by Longfeng Tea Factory, Linkang, Yunnan. So it's a ripe pu'er. This is, we read all of that. And then in the back, it has text. All right. Let me see.
It's probably going to be a lot more boring.
Huh?
That looks like
we
the
can.
standard.
It's like the ingredients
Yeah,
list.
yeah.
It's okay. If it gets too boring, we can cut it out. Cut out all the pauses. Translation again. Pu'er ripe. Place of origin 400 grams. It's essentially the same stuff. Oh, it was produced on May 4th, 2008.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Fifth or fourth? What? That's a 5. No, 2010? What?
This
Or
is
20.
2008 too, but that doesn't look like a date. It doesn't look like the right
what's
amount of
in red?
numbers. Looks like there's an extra.
This
in
is
there.
2008
But
here.
look at the stamp. Is that the best before? No. That must be something.
Huh. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, you're right. It says 2010 here. So,
Maybe if we figure out what that one line says, we could figure out what that stamp is. I don't know if that's
Let's
easy
see.
to do though.
Let's just
Translate this
drink
one
it.
line. Yeah, that too.
I want some Emperor Palace tea. For
food
auspicious
item permission
occasions.
station certificate 2006. No, they got maybe it is from 2010. It's either 2008 or 2010. Either way, it's pretty old.
Maybe it's 2 years of processing.
Maybe 2 years of processing. Yeah, maybe the leaves are from 2008, but
Yeah.
then it was packaged into. Anyways,
That is giant.
let's see.
Yeah. I hope a podcast counts as an auspicious time to celebrate this tea.
I think it counts.
Yeah.
I think this is auspicious enough.
Yes, it's
It's an auspicious occasion, and I'm gonna keep the rest of this in.
Is this how it's usually done? Just like
You have
crutch
to
it off
break
with
it.
your
Yeah,
hand?
there is tools for it. I just
Ooh, there's this
Oh.
fancy label inside. You gotta.
there is a label inside. Okay,
I like that.
I'm gonna do that label too.
There's even.
Oh,
a
there's
hidden
another one.
There's one in the
Yeah,
box.
it's like
There's one
embedded in
literally
there.
in the tea. Should I show this? We gotta unbed this. I think you gotta. This one's only for when you dump the whole tea in a big pot.
You don't do that.
How much like water though do you think you would need to steep that whole
like
thing?
you probably
like over a liter.
Yeah, you can read that, man.
All right. Let's see.
If like for example, if we were making tea for a whole army, maybe like in an auspicious military occasion.
So this little slip of paper, it sits inside the tea cake and it confirms authenticity and origin details.
Ooh.
Okay, so it's authentic. It's not
So
enough.
that's why one is literally imprinted inside the tea, so that
Yeah.
you can't repackage crap tea into the wrapper.
I wonder what that says.
And according to like this slip of paper, it says 2008 production.
So the inside
That's what it
paper
says.
come from 2008.
That's what the inside paper says, yeah.
Hopefully
according to the translation.
Hopefully that red isn't the best before.
Best
Please
before
consume in 2
No, these two Pu'er teas, I know for a fact they get better or older they get. And then what is that? Let's see.
Yeah, I wonder if it'll read that.
You think it'll be able to through all the tea?
Don't
Man.
know. Just
You'd be
thinking about it.
surprised.
No, it's intelligent, but is it that intelligent?
It is that intelligent.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Or it's pretending to be that intelligent. I'd say like I've never GPT has a very can-do attitude, I find. Like it never tells you it can't do something.
I think that's the problem with it. I think sometimes it gives you an answer even when
There is no answer.
even when it shouldn't be so confident.
True.
This embedded label seems to be the same as like this slip one that was in there. It says verification and condition. That's what it's good for.
Palace-grade.
That's actually really cool.
This is palace-grade, guys. Like you're in a palace essentially now.
What does palace-grade mean?
I don't know.
I can look
Yeah.
into that.
It just
'cause I don't
means,
know that either.
like
It means
that's
it's
easy
made
to
for-
understand for kings,
It's
right?
for kings, yeah.
Yeah, or
And-
emperors or whatever we are.
I am a king. So. We have to wash it first.
I love checking out these interesting ways to try to authenticate. You know how I was saying I bring up something random every podcast? Well, I got your random piece. In Peru, I guess they've had such a weird, like counterfeit problem. Or not weird, I guess that's normal. But anyways, they've had a large counterfeiting issue that you can still trade money or get like get bills, like do cash conversions, like on the street with people that will try to operate at cheaper than the large banks, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But in order to try to validate their currencies, even though they're like working on the street, they stamp it. They have like little stamp, almost like the stamps you just buy from a dollar store that like put little elephants or chickadees or something on it. And
Onto the money.
and they stamp your money with stamps and basically are like, I'm the chickadee man. If this bill isn't good, if it's denied anywhere, you can like always bring it back
To the chickadee man.
to him and get it, whatever. So they stamp your money as a way to kind of validate their currency while still operating in this like kind of low key way. There's like districts where it's just like a bunch of dudes sitting around willing to trade money for very good prices, and you don't know. It kind of seems sketchy, but they stamped. I never had a problem when I was there. I always used stamped money, and it always worked. So. But,
I guess the stamp of authentication was
yeah, so it's
accurate.
like another interesting, clever system. Like our
I should have
embedded
my
tea
stamp of authentication.
Okay, so I think it sounds like Palace grade is actually more just like a translation. It doesn't sound like it's an actual grade of tea. That's what I'm getting from this.
It's just a marketing thing.
That's what it sounds like.
I'm not surprised.
Well, I mean, yeah, marketing, but I think they're just trying to say this is a high grade. I
Yeah.
doubt there's like Like, what do wines say? There's no term for like this is for.
Compared to
best of
because
wine.
I've tried that one before, so this is definitely different than that one. Anyways, like I'm gonna let you guys.
I always like Pu'er teas because we tried them that other time, and they're always earthy and just like a nice.
It's pretty earthy for sure. I can say that, but
It's like I think any
Not as
coffee
earthy of the-
drinker would like a Pu'er tea, right?
so.
It's like a.
It tastes quite woody to me, like the earthy.
Woody?
But yeah, I get like woody.
I can definitely see coffee drinkers liking Pu'er tea. As a coffee drinker.
Starbucks drinkers might not like Pu'er tea.
Maybe if you
Not sure.
coated in as much sugar as all those Starbucks drinks, then maybe.
Yeah.
I said like we were having this discussion with Sarah, and I was saying that it's almost like you don't like whiskey because it's delicious. You like it because of its complexity and character, and I guess why people like drinking whiskey.
I actually don't understand the whole
I don't
like
either.
high-end liquor thing because there is ones that are like smoother and maybe like I guess easier on your stomach or other stuff that you might want to pay a premium for. But lots of people I feel like simply buy expensive liquor to show off that they can afford expensive liquor. I think it's more of a status
You think?
piece. I do, yeah, because people always have like public liquor cabinets and you want to just have something expensive for a
Yeah.
nice occasion.
So yeah, you show it off in a way.
Yeah, I think that's more so where the liquor, even their advertising, right? It's like usually based on some sort of status. Well, lots of the finer end ones or whatever you'd call.
But I find like these kinds of teas, people don't put sugar in it. Like in
Yeah, it's
anywhere I've seen people drink pu'er, they like it for its taste. And
it seems like such a British thing to take tea and add like cream and sugar to it.
yeah. You know what it is though? Like I feel like, for example, I like my coffee just black.
Yeah.
I don't add anything to my coffee. I just have I essentially drink espresso with double the water. Like I don't even or Americano with half the water. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I actually like that flavor.
Yeah.
And in pu'er, it's really grown on me. I mean, pu'ers, there is a lot of flavored pu'ers too. Like we have mint pu'er or coffee pu'er. Those are tasty too. I really like the mint pu'er.
The creme brulee too. That one's good. There's a cappuccino creme brulee pu'er.
Pu'er. Yeah, that's
Does
I
sound
think.
pretty good.
That's such a weird.
Yeah, I wonder if
Creme pu'er.
I'm gonna when I'm
It's like a
going to
tongue twister.
China. When I'm going to China in April, I'm gonna take all these flavored pu'ers, like the creme brulee pu'er and stuff. I'm gonna take it with me to China. I'm gonna give it to when I go to the farms and try pu'ers with people in the farm. I'm gonna be like, oh, I have creme brulee pu'er for you, and I wonder what they're gonna say.
Yeah.
They'll probably be like, this is this is a crime,
You know what's an interesting thing? Have you ever tried the cheese bubble teas and stuff? Like the
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No.
that's
Like the cheese cloud.
Yeah, cheese. Yeah, that's a much bigger thing. I'd say it's here now, and you can experience. But I think it's obviously more popular in China. But basically, they want more of that. It's not like cheese that you would picture. It's almost like the creaminess that's added to the tea is either fermented or a bit more sour. It's almost like a I don't know, not feta, but but it's not Parmesan cheese. But I mean, you know how if you took a cream and you just kind of went along those lines to add that sharpness.
I have to have it to understand it because right now you're telling me I'm like that sounds pretty gross.
No, yeah. So it's
Like feta,
but not. It's just like a sharper cream-based float on top. So when you're drinking it, there's the frothy float that would be in a cappuccino or something, but it's a sharper. It's not just a soft cream. and that flavor tone mixes interestingly with tea. So if you're
Is this something like in Canada? Like you can get it in bubble tea places?
in
Yeah.
some, not
I actually haven't done bubble tea that much, believe it or not. I've had it, I think, once. It was too sweet for me.
when you're in
It's just
China and you're going around with creme brulee teas, you got to try the cheese bubble teas at the same time. That's just as
And China has a big bubble tea culture?
oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if bubble tea originally comes from Taiwan. I don't know because even in Hong Kong, there's like a lot of the bubble tea shops will be like advertising that they're using Taiwanese black sugar, Taiwanese ingredients. It's almost like okay, is this its origin? Like why is Hong Kong so obsessed with Taiwanese style bubble teas? I don't know.
Do you mind getting this, putting this away, kind of? Like, just like that. You don't have to wrap it or anything. Just, if you don't mind, just, get it out of the shot. Maybe
Bubble
put
tea
it-
did originate in Taiwan.
Whoa, look at that. That was just observation based
You can just, like,
shops.
put it on that table where the tea tray usually.
It's funny how you can just tell that if lots of restaurants are quoting like a style, like, oh, we have Taiwanese, then
Yeah.
you wonder if it's like,
Thank you.
is that the purest? Is that like the most original? Why would somebody?
All right, so to the next.
This one has some English on
It
it.
does, a little bit.
Okay, you read the English ones.
I'm gonna butcher that.
Yeah.
Manufactured.
Manufactured by
Linkang.
Longfeng Tea Factory.
Linkang Langfeng.
So is this a bad sign? This tea has English characters on it.
It's
It's definitely not temple worthy or whatever we had.
it's not a palace grade.
Well, ChatGPT says it's a beautiful find.
Okay. It's a beautiful find.
So this text, this text over here,
Yeah.
because it says top arc red text. Yunnan Linkang, Bang Dong, ancient tea tree.
Ooh.
This identifies the leaf source, Bang Dong.
What's the middle words?
Center large characters,
Yeah.
which is this one over here. Says literally tea country deep affection. Or rich feelings from tea homeland.
Ooh.
It's translated two different
Yeah,
ways.
that one
Yeah.
must not have the best translation.
No,
Heart of
that-
the tea land.
Like you were saying
That's
earlier,
what
they
I'm
have
trying
two
to say,
different
where
words.
it tries to predict like what.
This is the poetic name of the tea blend, roughly translates as heart of the tea land or tea country passion. Tea country passion.
This is something that ChatGPT does that
It's also-
definitely Google or whatever doesn't do, which tries to then
Right,
take
Pu'er.
those words and roughly translate it to you.
It's also a ripe pu'er, and then the bottom line.
Ripe?
Yeah.
Like there's a different, is there a ripe and a
Can you do
Yeah.
just ripe pu'er versus
unripe pu'er?
no? It's
There's something else.
cooked pu'er and ripe pu'er. I think
Oh.
two different types. Or raw pu'er. Sorry, raw pu'er and ripe pu'er.
Yeah, that's it.
And is the ripe pu'er the one that is more?
Raw pu'er is traditional, longer process, and ripe pu'er is modern, accelerated process.
Okay, so everything we're having is a ripe pu'er right now.
Okay.
So we actually don't have any raw pu'er, which is something that I should get into. I'll on my next order I'll add some raw pu'er, so we can try that as well. Yeah, mid to late 2000s. This style and printing matches your 2008 cake. So says this is also around 2008.
Let's see if it has both. I see already there's a token
Yeah, there's definitely
on the
one.
front, but let's see if this one has an embedded token of authentic.
Oh, it has the same the text inside. looks very similar. Even has the same
Yeah.
2010. Or is it 2008? No, that says 2010.
So there's always
But
two
this says
dates associated. One stamped, which lots of times associates with a best before, right? When it's a
Yeah, but like
Sometimes,
I
maybe
doubt
not for
if that
this.
is best before because they wouldn't send me this. Because I know the
No,
supplier is
maybe
very
maybe it like eat at least after this date. Maybe it's
Or-
best after.
best after. Maybe it's like it's not ready before 2010
Yeah.
or something. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, you can read that stuff while I make it.
I want to see if there's an embedded.
Yeah, I kind of want to just dump more little tea bits all over the table. Should we flip it? There's the one. Yeah, we got a nice little embedded one.
Yep.
And ooh, there's a nice card
Yep.
of authentication.
There you go.
See if I can dig this one out.
I think it looks like the
I like
same.
this practice.
Does it look the same?
Yeah.
It does.
Very similar.
So there.
According to the translation, the production date is January 6th, 2008.
So this is what it looks
Wouldn't it
like.
be great if all teeny beanie babies not only had the little tag, but inside there's another tag of authentication in the stuffing?
So we're supposed to like break it. Let me get a little thing to break it properly.
I'd like to see the press. They all have this internal dent.
Yeah, I wonder if that's from compressing with like a
Yeah.
hydraulic press or something.
Yeah, they all have a.
I don't think they have a hydraulic press, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I would err on the side of thinking probably this is.
More traditional.
Well, this
Probably
is the
like a
less-
hand press of some
Yeah.
sort. Yeah.
No, I would say it probably is hydraulic because we're doing the ripe Pu'er, like the new accelerated factory process.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
The other Pu'ers are probably made like really traditionally. I'll dig this baby out. This is the fun. Get it out without it breaking.
So you can just basically do this one.
Oh no. No, you got to scan it in the cake if you want to translate it.
It's translating this one. We can do that one next, though.
I guess it really remains authentic with the
Yeah.
tag.
I gotta say though, these didn't cost a lot to get. I think this was something like $30 or something. So
That's a lot of tea too.
yeah, I wonder
There's a
like.
lot of tea.
So what I'm wondering is, cause I got a very wide range of pricing on Pu'ers. There was one particular farm I was talking to, and like a Pu'er cake like this would be, I don't know, $600-700. I should get some of those. They're probably raw Pu'er or something. Is raw Pu'er more expensive than ripe Pu'er? Let's see.
I'm sure it must be since it's the old, longer process.
And this one here is pretty much the same thing as the other one. It says it's the inner ticket that describes the tea's origin and character. Oh, and authenticity.
What's the character? Does it say what?
Well, I
Does
can
it just read a?
I can read like a lot for you here. Okay, let's see. This product is selected from the ancient tea gardens in Lahu village of Dabang Mountain Range, located in the central Langkang River Basin in Langkang.
So this is that link around Langkang River that I know there's a lot of like ancient tea farms, tea trees. And ancient tea trees are like over 200-year-old. Those are the leaves they call like gushu leaves.
That's really cool. I like these info cards. What else do we know about the harvesting processes?
This is earthier. I would say this literally tastes like soil.
Yeah. This one is, yeah, the other one had like an earthy, but very tea profile. This one is, yeah, has like
Very,
Yeah.
like,
a bit of that same
Flavor, but
or
strong.
flavor smell of when you open like a new bag of garden soil and you're like using it. Like
It tastes how the garden soil smells.
well, like you know that the soil will taste gross. Like this doesn't. This just tastes like the smell of garden soil. If that makes sense.
It doesn't taste gross though.
Whereas garden soil smells one way and tastes like not exactly how it smells. Right? It tastes worse.
I guess, yeah, I know what you're trying to say. Like, you wouldn't, it doesn't, yeah, soil wouldn't taste like this, but it's almost like it tastes like how soil smells. Yeah.
I'm not able to find like exact pricings, but raw pu'er is more expensive because of the process.
Yeah, are we going to do a bubble tea podcast? That would be fun.
We can.
I love Earl Grey bubble tea. That's one of my favorites. Oops, sorry.
If you ever,
Oh, you guys are so, it's okay. Just take your time.
if you ever do, like Hong Kong milk tea. Hong Kong milk tea alone is like really good, and then if you do that as a bubble tea form, that's just a lot of fun.
I actually want to get into some milk teas. Like, once we do the remodeling, I want to do some milk teas in here.
You really should, because the good thing with a really good milk tea is you need a strong, bitter, really
Like, we have
tea.
a
I think
lot
they
of
steep
teas.
for like hours and hours and hours.
We have a lot of
So,
great teas for that, especially.
Whereas like most places where you'd go to buy a Hong Kong milk tea probably have some sort of like ready-made version that's not as good or authentic as if you actually steeped a brew from the morning and then turn it
made
into
the tea from
Yeah,
it,
then
yeah.
make a tea. That'd be really. As a tea shop, that's an.
You have your
endeavor.
headphones. I didn't realize last time.
No, it's fine.
I'll do this.
So this is tea too, huh? Almost looks like a. You can use it as a coaster before you use it as tea.
This is a brick. And this is also pu'er. Should we open this one? We should.
Yeah. And we're ending on the smallest.
That smaller one, that's not pu'er.
Yeah, white tea brick. White tea with tangerine peel.
Sounds pretty good.
Cool.
That's the last one. First, you have to taste the strong ones to get to the fruity stuff.
I wonder how much is pu'er more.
Does
or-
it have Russian writing in the back?
Yeah. Yeah, the lower piece. So it's funny. It's some Chinese characters on the front, then English, then
then
Russian as the third.
Do you speak Russian?
No, but
Oh, you can just tell.
look at the
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, some Eastern European character. Like you can just tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can guess like kind of where it is.
Yeah, it's like the backwards threes or whatever.
The weird, yeah. Russian is a difficult language to read.
Yeah,
Believe
anything
it
that
or not,
anything that has
I know
new
a little
characters.
bit Russian because I lived in Azerbaijan, and Russian is their second language. So I could read. Back in the day, I was learning to read a little bit, but I forgot it. Now it's plus 20 years ago, 25 years ago.
Can you read any of the written languages that are like Arabic?
Oh, yeah.
writing? Yeah.
Yeah, Farsi is in the same, like, uses the same characters as
Really?
Arabic, and I can read and write Arabic.
Wow. Because that's another one. Just learning different languages is impressive, but learning different alphabets or whole written languages is very challenging.
Okay,
Sure, that's
so yeah.
harder almost than just the speaking
Yeah.
of a language, just actually read and write it too.
Yes. I'd say most people, if they try to assume a new language, like, for example, Chinese, most people always learn spoken before they even try to tackle the characters.
You know what's funny? I can read and write Arabic, but I don't understand it 100%.
Really? Wow.
Like I can pretty much read, like I can read the writing because it's the same characters as Farsi, and
Oh, but it doesn't just...
I know
A to
how
B
to sound it.
translation,
I know
yeah.
how to sound it. Like German, like sounding German is easy pretty much because everything exactly sounds like it's written in German. Pretty much, mostly. But understanding it is not that easy.
Supposedly the only language I know that has like a exact like written to pronunciation thing that has no like rules you need to follow, like in English, like things can sound different. The only one is I think Finnish, that like they don't even need to have spelling classes in like...
I think German is
because
like
it's,
that
like,
too.
so basic. It's just like
From what I
exactly how
understand,
it's-
German is pretty much like that too. Like it's here.
That'd be awesome growing up in a country that didn't require spelling bees.
Okay, so this tea says that it says, even though it says it's a pu'er, this was produced in Hunan, not Yunnan. I'm not sure if I'm saying those right.
Sure. It says Hunan, not Yunnan?
Yeah, like H Hunan, not Y Yunnan.
Okay.
Okay,
I don't know
yeah,
what I'm saying,
because Pu'er is a city in Yunnan.
Oh.
Okay. This one's like an actual brick.
Wow.
Yeah.
Instead of like a cake, this
This
one's
one's
a brick.
so... Whoa.
This is this was
You almost need
pressed with a hydraulic press.
I was going to say, maybe you should cut away from yourself, like as if you're whittling wood. It definitely looks like you can just shave off.
I wonder if you could make art out of a poor brick.
Yeah, there you go.
It's probably too flaky for that though.
Let me see.
Never say.
Holy, this is pretty hard to break.
Sure, if you look up Pu'er brick art,
Someone's done
find
it.
stuff.
Someone's definitely done that.
Yeah.
So what do you mean, like?
Like carved it, kind of like wood or something, because it's just so compressed.
Yeah.
Oh, carve it.
Yeah.
Or
You could even print that
on it
into-
with like.
You could press those into like Lego bricks and stack them. You could make really
Like
nice stackable
this could
bricks.
like
Lego
I don't know.
Interlock.
If someone broke into your house, you can just throw this at them. It would hurt. You want to try?
That thing just sounds hefty too. It doesn't feel super heavy, but
Yeah, but like yeah.
Oh, that has a good thud to it, though.
Maybe that is a way we could make our own grading of authenticity testing. We drop them and
Yeah,
listen
like
to the
how like
decibels.
people did.
how crumbly is it? Is there
We grade it on
authenticity? If it doesn't break and it's like a super brick, it's probably hydraulic press. And less authentic.
It's more factory.
Yeah.
Like those cakes definitely were flaking off when I opened it. The edges were flaking off already, right?
Yeah.
But this, no, this is like literally a
But
brick.
maybe when you just take leaves, you throw it in a pile, press it with a hydraulic brick, lots of like air and stuff gets stuck. But if you diligently press and let it sit and squeeze it all out, then you end up with a more authentic. So maybe it's actually the manual press that ends up with the stronger brick.
I doubt it. Now you're really making it.
I'm trying to make a scoring system here, and I want harder to equal better.
I don't think harder equals better. I don't know. Maybe it does. Taste will determine ultimately.
True.
So Pu'er is actually just the name of a town.
Yeah. That's
What other foods have that where they just have like the same title of what they are as where they're
Nanaimo.
from? Nanaimo.
It's the
Yeah.
only one I've got.
Yeah. But there's a lot of weird things. It's just like you figure out, oh, that's literally. Sorry, I'm making you read. Maybe harder is better. That's pretty good. I think we need to let that even steep longer.
The second wash definitely will open up. This is definitely smoother.
Yeah, this is really good.
Like, I wouldn't say like it's less earthy.
I would say this is even better than Palace-grade.
Does it?
This
Does it
is
say?
I really like this one.
This one's pretty good.
what's higher than Grand Palace?
Oh, Great Palace.
Yeah, this is
The great
this is whole.
the great Emperor's Courier. It's like higher than
this
Palace.
is
It's
whole.
like
This is monarchy grade.
monarchy.
That's very good. I like that one.
Me too.
Well, I think we found a winner so far.
So you like that one the best so far?
So far, yeah.
I think I do too.
It's very earthy, but none of the soil flavor tones are.
So you didn't like the soil flavor?
No, it was fine. It just kind of weirds you out. Like, if I was giving my guests a tea, I wouldn't want them to go, "Oh, this kind of smells like gardening mix."
Yeah, the potting mix, like, or whatever. You know that. I feel though like maybe that is like something people like actually want
Yeah.
in China. You know what I mean? Like it's like it's, you know how like I don't know like that there are like certain sauces like fish sauce or whatever that not everyone likes, but people who really like
There's people that crave the smell of farm, like
Like,
people
or
want
like-
almost a can.
No, like what I mean is like that fishiness in food is something that a lot of us don't like, but there are certain cultures they actually like want that fishiness. You know what I mean? So I find I'm just wondering like if that's that like that like super earthy like soy flavor is like something that actually people love in Pu'er city. You know, like what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. No, I was agreeing with you that I was saying like it's like that farm smell that many people are turned off from that like farminess, like cattle smell. But
like
some people
especially
like love that, and that would be like acquired based on your upbringing. So
That's something I have to like. Definitely, I have to learn when I go to China, like what is considered like amazing pu'er in actually in Pu'er city.
yeah.
This definitely is
Yeah.
very
I
smooth.
like it.
I like this too because you could just keep steeping this, and it doesn't seem to get any more like it doesn't add that bittery or acrid,
Yeah, it doesn't, like,
over
oversteep.
steeped taste. It's just like perfect. It's like a perfect.
I don't
tea for
know,
lazy
like
people.
I'm steeping it for 40 seconds though. Literally just washing.
Let's
you know,
do a 2-minute steep and
2
test out
minutes
my
steep.
theory.
like get it darker.
I wonder how many like uses you get out of that too, because we didn't take a much off of that puck
No.
or brick.
Very little chip,
Yeah.
and like you know, like it Pu'er tea is like keep on giving. Like they're very, like seriously, they're very like this is very dark, and I could wash this probably 8 times, 10
Oh, wow.
times.
What's the tree's name? Was it a bee something? Remember?
Somewhere here, let's
It
see.
was like from the riverside.
Linkang River.
Yeah, Linkang Riverside 200-year-old Bukang tree. No,
It's
Something
after
like
this.
that.
Oh,
It doesn't.
I don't see it.
it was one of the
So
very first.
Yicha is Yunnan tea company. That the company that I work with, it's their house brand. This one, Yicha
Okay.
brand.
Ooh, this brick that we're having?
Yeah,
Oh. That's good.
it's Yunnan Yiking Yuan Everest Spring Tea Company.
Everest Spring.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one.
This isn't the tree itself, but here it says the leaf material often comes from Anhua or Western Yunnan
Oh.
with an H.
Oh, it was in the very first tea we translated where it said the tea leaf. Is that still on your phone if you scrolled all the way up to the first tea? Let's see. When you took that, there was like a B word, I'm pretty sure. Wasn't it? Something leaves from the... We don't need to waste too much time on it, but
If GPT got it correct.
it said the something tree.
Like, yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I'm sure it's
It was on that
somewhere.
emperor
It was?
tea, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure.
This was the first one we did.
Okay, well, let's read it out. What did it all say?
Top brand Zhaofang, Gongting,
Try Googling it too.
Imperial Palace-grade.
Yeah, what was the back of it that was saying all of its things?
The back of it said same things.
It doesn't say leaves from...
The Shu Pu'er, ripe Shu Pu'er.
Maybe I'm misremembering something. Now we gotta...
Zhaofang.
No, that was the company. Can I look for... For some reason, I thought the word leaves or something was right with it. South Tea Factory. Factory's name, Imperial Palace.
This also doesn't take a lot of room, you know.
Yeah. It's quite small. Not like the larger cakes.
Yeah. So I get this. Try that white tea.
It's pretty cool how it outputs this. Maybe it wasn't from the first tea? Content.
So it's white tea and tangerine peel, this one. White tea bricks. It's called Chen Pai Bai Cha. Chen Pai Bai Cha.
And this one isn't a pour?
Huh?
This one isn't a pour?
This one, no, isn't a pu'er. It's just, it also comes in a brick form like this.
Okay, well, I did figure out where
the
that
tea is?
imperial, like what leaves it comes from, but I don't think we originally found it. It says it's made from the native Diazhong large leaf.
Oh. And was it just gushu material? Ancient tree leaves is
Yeah.
gushu?
Gushu, yeah.
That's maybe the word you were saying, not
Yeah, I said gushu.
gushu. Oh, I thought you were saying a type of tree, but gushu means the ancient trees.
Yeah, ancient tea trees, like over 200 years.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now it makes sense.
So that's where I was like, didn't we say something that had a fun rhyme to it? Gushu. What was your thing? You found that tree breed?
I think so, yeah. Let's see. I am definitely not pronouncing it right, though.
Oh, the pronunciation is
Yeah.
hard. Chinese. Like I was speaking to one of these. I was talking to one of the farmers, and the gushu, for example, they say it like gushu.
Oh, yeah.
Like they say the sure, like
Sure, yeah. You're pretty good at that. That's hard to. I just had that recently where like, I think even Cantonese is harder than there's even more syllables like rising ones, lower, and like barbecue pork, like the pink is just called chasu or chasu. I don't know, but I literally asked because one of the places it's just Chinese headers and stuff downtown, so there's no like really English. But I said, you guys have chasu here, right? And they were like, no. And I was like, chasu. And they were like, no. And then I was like, pork. And they were like, oh, like pork bun. And I was like, no, like pork barbecue. And they were like, oh. And then they realized, they were like, oh, you were trying to say chasu. And I was like, we're so close here. I don't know.
Meet me halfway.
I was like trying to describe. I was like, pork, whatever. And I was like, man, I'm close, but it's funny that if you're off by like a small bit of pronunciation, people can just be totally lost of what, even though you're like, no, it's pork, chasu. So I find that it's a very unforgiving language with mispronunciations.
I know, like for example, in Farsi, when Canadians learn a Farsi word and they say it to me sometimes, and I'm like, what? And I'm like, I can't like connect the dots, and they tell me the English version, then I'm like, oh okay, like this is what you're trying to say. So it's probably similar, like even harder in Chinese.
I wonder if English just has so many accents that we're used to hearing, so many second English as a second language pronunciations for words that we're just used to like highly flexible understandings of the same pronounced word. Like
that might be true. Well, there is also the other side of the coin. Like for example, every non-English speaking person kind of knows a little bit of English. You know what I mean? Like we watch all the English movies, like English is way more has worked its way into way more cultures than other languages, you know? Like it's way more global.
Yes, I've seen people who know totally different languages that still are using English as their attempt to be like universal translating language. You know what I mean? Like a French person traveling even in like Mexico, even though like Spanish is like a related like use English. I don't know, because I think it's just a translate. So I'm wondering if that makes it more forgiving.
Yeah. But that's true. For example,
Oh wait, but yeah, I think it might be a forgiving language. It's hard to know when you only know one
right about that,
language.
because like for example, a German person traveling in Iran would speak English.
Yeah.
You know, because people in Iran are way more likely to understand English than understand German, right? So what do you think about this, T?
I quite like this one.
Yeah, this one's also good. I still think our winner was the coaster puck.
You like that one more?
Yeah, this one is just like light and easy. It's like
this is
I like
very
this one
non.
better. I like very light tea.
Yeah.
And this is like the tangerine. I love it.
Yeah.
And it's this one is in our calendar.
What's that called? Like non-abrasive in any way. Like there's very unlikely somebody would dislike this tea, right?
Yeah. it's for everyone. Right?
Yeah, this one's nice and like it's more refreshing.
Like a safe bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't want to offend anyone, be a white tangerine tea. There you go. Oh, I should do.
So are we going to show off any of these boxes at any point?
Oh,
Get some
we
feedback.
can. Yeah, we can talk about those.
Do you want to just
So
start
one
with one?
second, let me clear off this
Yeah.
area a little bit.
just so the viewers know, like I tried to ask about these earlier, and I was told to wait till the podcast started.
I know
now-
they look so good.
So now I'm asking.
So
Textured.
we got inspired with the calendars because we really, it's been very well received.
Yeah. But now these calendar boxes are gonna look tacky in comparison to the new boxes.
Well, they have like holiday design.
They're festive.
They're festive.
But these were like I was going for like
Pretty.
I want it to be a really fancy gift. So this one, hopefully we can see the texture a little bit there.
Or maybe face it to the main. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I want you to look at them, kind of touch them and feel them, and let me know.
Are they all magnetic clip or how? Do
Yeah,
they
you can open it.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, they even have inserts.
Well, not all of them have inserts yet.
Cool.
These are samples, right?
Yeah.
And then they have this. Seal. They're gonna come with the
Wow.
little seal here.
I think you did a better job on that seal. That this seal's only 2, or this one's.
This one's a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one came out better. That seal. We're still learning. And this one is more like leather on the outside.
I love the feel of the diamond one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the diamond one is so far. Well, I don't want to say anything. Let Brian pick his favorite.
That's your favorite.
Which one seems like a more of a like a?
Can you get this in purple though, or does this need to come in? blue?
No, the colors are. I mean, I'm gonna try to see if I can get in different color, but I think I like the color. This one.
Yeah. That's
Not everything has to
Very
be
nice
purple,
blue.
you know. Like
Sure.
I know what purple
Yeah.
is, but it's still in our color palette.
I
and
guess if
everything.
the inside is purple, you don't want to just overwhelm with the same color. Even though this one actually feels the nicest.
You think?
Well, that one, like this one, feels like box, right? Kinda,
pretty smooth.
Yeah, it's fine. This one actually feels like a softness of like leather.
Yeah, this does feel like a
Yeah,
leather.
that one feels like soft. Actually.
That one's soft. This
And-
one's like fun.
Yeah, this one's just a.
So it just has that nice,
Yeah.
that nice texture.
So which one you would think has the most like?
I think this one has the most visual appeal, which might be the strongest piece. Even though this one has the best feel, I don't know how many people want to feel boxes for. I think
But this
visual
one is
appeal
like
most.
visually more. You would say
I
that
like them both.
if you were like, would you? Which one would you
I
be
also-
willing to pay more for?
I also think this one, even though they're very similar colors, the lightness doesn't produce as strong of a like. Let's see if they can see. Like this one has a strong. What do you call like the mix of
Contrast?
gold? Yeah, contrast.
Contrast, yeah.
On
This
gold.
one
Yeah,
doesn't
it
have
does.
it the same.
Contrast.
Like I think this one also has strong contrast. These two have the most visibly appealing,
Yeah.
but I think that was the least visually appealing. But
So far, this one has gotten more attention. So
yeah,
I'm wondering if we should go with this one, or maybe we go with two different ones. I don't know. We'll see. Which one do you think has the most perceived value in terms of like? Which one seemed more expensive? If you want to give it as a gift and you want it to impress as a gift, which one do you think would
yeah.
be?
I think you would do this, but if you could get this purple as well, if you were doing two, I do like this
The color
rich
of it?
royal color. Yeah, this is a very nice color.
Another problem with this that I don't like is look how many fingerprints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Gonna have to
just
wear
picks
gloves.
up so much
Yeah.
fingerprints.
Yeah,
So
that one
that's
has the
why-
worst.
Like that doesn't
This one
do
doesn't
that.
seem to
No.
pick up fingerprints. No.
And even that picks up too many fingerprints.
Yeah, you can
But
see a
this
couple.
this doesn't as much. So yeah. So these are samples, and we're working on. We just got these to decide which one we like. So we
These would come. Let's see. Oh wait, that one doesn't have the
This one
insert.
has the insert.
How many teas do you get per one?
12.
Okay, 12 teas.
Yeah. Let me get this.
How are you
out.
going to make a Pu'er
Do you
version?
want to put this?
Yeah, I can put that.
These are all for pouch style.
Yeah. Well,
need to
we
make it interesting.
can change the inserts to put
Yeah.
like other things in it.
In case.
Yeah, that's a good point. We could if we could put some pucks in there and stuff, that would be nice too.
And if you made it, like
Maybe
open
we
like
could
this
put
face down and have
some pucks in here.
if you had some sort of like divided chambers that people put stuff in, they could end up reusing the box too with like
Well,
Either
this
those little
can come out,
cans-
right? Like
Yeah,
people
Yeah.
just
just
keep
take
the
this
box.
out. and
yeah,
keep
people
the box.
will reuse
These
yeah.
kind of boxes are great for like Christmas ornaments, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, but I was just saying, like, you know those little
You're really
cans-
roughing this up, hey?
You know those little cans and stuff where people can have loose leaf and stuff. You could even package something like that as well. You have a lot of interesting
Options.
potential. Yeah.
So do they look? They look nice, huh?
Yeah. Because if
Very
somebody keeps
giftable.
using it and it's like in a cupboard or visible in their house, then that's like free advertising for you. If you
I think that's what like. I've been really into designing these things.
Yeah.
I just love doing this stuff
Yeah.
lately. Yeah. So the last one, I'm gonna give you this black tea, ginger May.
Okay.
It's. This is our favorite black tea.
Is this from the Yunnan province?
Must be.
You can read the.
You have a little synopsis.
The ingredients.
Jin Jun Mi. Jin Jun Mi.
Jinjun Mei.
Golden eyebrow. Premium tea with Wuyi Mountains, or from Wuyi Mountain, hand-picked tea leaf buds. Nice. So where are the Wuyi Mountains? Now we're gonna know.
They are in Fujian province, China.
Which one?
Fujian?
Oh,
I don't think I'm saying that right.
Yeah, Fujian province of China. We need to get a Chinese person on the podcast
that would be very helpful.
Help us pronounce all these words.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we're not butchering it.
who will teach us how to say things properly.
Yeah. The relationship between China and tea is not going anywhere. You definitely
Well,
need
I'm doing and I should do an announcement. So like and subscribe to see our podcast with Mulan. She's from Taiwan, and we're gonna do it online. And she is a fantastic connection I found, and she sent me some amazing Taiwanese high mountain oolongs, and I have them already here, but.
She's in
she's-
Taiwan now that you'd be
She's
doing
in Taiwan, so we're gonna chat.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna do a podcast with her. We're gonna go online,
That's
and
cool.
then I'm gonna taste the teas she sent me, and then she's going to teach us about them.
That'd be fun.
And she speaks Mandarin, so she will pronounce things properly. I don't know if on that one. I mean, I guess Brian can join us on that one, because you're my neighbor. If you want to join the podcast at 11 p.m. or something.
Oh yeah, the time.
But what, you still plan to film yourself at this table
Yeah.
with a
Yeah.
setup?
So yeah, we will set up here. We will film ourselves and then go online and.
Okay. Oh, wow. We really changed it up for this last tea. Man, that is robust. What
I love this one.
This is
What are those flavors?
It has definitely a natural sweetness to it.
Yeah. Let me,
I think honey is one of them that's listed,
can I guess?
if I'm remembering.
I would
right.
say cocoa.
Wow, yeah. That one's crazy. That's a very good tea to... Maybe we should have done that one like in the middle of the pu'ers to break it up so we had some... Well, actually having the pu'ers one after another at least gave us a good
Good comparison.
Yeah, good comparison.
Like a point of reference to. This is very robust. This is
Yeah,
this is the nicest black tea in my opinion.
Does anybody want to guess on the flavor and aroma? I did Google it if we're happy to hear it, though.
Well, I like guessing, but
Got a little bit. It's okay.
flavor and aroma. Well, let's the aroma. It's so hard to describe. It's like it's. How would I describe it?
Do you want to
Okay,
smell
good.
this? See if that helps.
What you think it's easy when you're reading it? Can
Oh well,
you
I don't know. I read these labels all day,
Yeah. Oh, that even's.
but you might get a different smell from
Yeah,
there.
that's
Yeah.
very different.
I don't know. To me, it has a chocolatey.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
quality
When
to
you
it.
actually smell this in the bag, what does it smell like? It is like a food product that you're used to, like either opening. Not chocolate or licorice. It's not quite here. What is that? That's a distinct smell.
I don't know. To me, it has definitely chocolate.
Is that okay? Let's hear it then.
Chocolate is listed.
Okay.
Really?
It is like,
Yeah. So I'm just gonna read it. Typically offers a smooth, mellow flavor with sweet, malty notes, accompanied by hints of floral, fruity, or even chocolate undertones. And the aroma is rich and fragrant with a lingering sweetness.
Oh, you know what that smells like to me? Now I got it. Because it is a chocolate. But do you ever do like the dried chocolate? Not like raisins, but either like blueberries or the. What are those fruit bags?
The Brookside things.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what it smells like.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Can you see that?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
I
like
could see that.
chocolate covered raisin type thing.
But not that.
No, it's-
definitely that
I'll
one that
Google
comes
it.
from Costco that has like mixed.
The variety pack.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It smells very much like a chocolate covered blueberry or something. Or like the package when you open it up. It's one of those moments where you smell something and you're like, whoa, this corresponds to a memory. And I can't quite pinpoint it, but it's like it
Yeah, it
had
does.
opening. Like I knew it.
So
does
I
have that
learned this
sweet
as a chef when I was cooking. Apparently, we taste like 5 flavors, but we can detect 900 different smells. And it's very common for a smell to trigger a memory. Like, you know, you smell something burning, and a lot of people that might trigger a memory that correlates to something like burning leaves in the fall, or you know, or something like that, you know.
Yeah, I think that smell of like the rain hitting the fresh pavement or whatever, that dirt lifted storm smell. I think lots of people have corresponding memories.
Yeah, and I think like we used to like I thought a lot about using that in cooking. So could you make a dish that triggers a memory in people? That is like a common memory in a way. Like a happy memory. Like do something that triggers memory of Christmas, or we literally do that with our Christmas teas.
Funny that like
Christmas has a smell.
It does.
Oh yeah, Christmas
yeah.
has a smell. It's like ginger, nutmeg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
peppermint, all those.
Yeah.
the smell of like new car smell is actually like a toxic like those
Chemical.
those VOCs, which are like
the fumes from the
volatile
plastic.
organic. Like you shouldn't like that smell, but lots of people end up liking that smell because even though it's like toxic, your brain unlearns the danger of it because it associates it with like new fun times that then you.
That is true. Like for example, like you know, like smell of like fresh furniture.
Yeah,
It is
it's
like
toxic.
Toxic. It is just like off gas of like probably some finishing, wood finishing or
Yeah.
whatever, right? But people are like, but when you get that smell, you're like, oh, fresh furniture.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like gasoline too. That's a pretty controversial one.
Yes.
Some people love it. Some people hate it.
Yeah, some people
Yeah.
associate it because they've had such fond memories of like their
Road
freedom
trip
as a
or whatever.
as a late teen or early adult, and they suddenly are filling their own car, I guess, and it's like matches with good times and
good
freedom.
times.
Yeah, leaving
Freedom.
your parents' house. So yeah, I see. Like you can basically
Gas smells like
untrain-
freedom. Oh my god.
But yeah, you can like trick your
I
brain
never-
to like poison smells.
You have to just associate it with a happy memory, right? Like, you know, like you meet your first love, but in a poisonous environment. It's like it's like that's the smell of Valentine.
Yeah, that.
Or like freshly painted room. That's probably
Oh, I do
a
actually
toxic,
like
you know,
that.
like
Yeah.
and a lot of people I think like that because it's just like entering like a room that's like clean and freshly painted or whatever.
That's like that farm smell that we were talking about. That smells still gross to me. You know, when you're driving and you're like, oh, farm smell.
Farmland.
But then some people really love that.
I don't mind the smell of farms.
No.
I think it's kind of nice.
I think it
'Cause it's
depends on what kind of farm.
I'm not talking about like manure.
I was gonna say,
That
like,
smells
hay, I like. If we're talking like manure,
No, yeah. There's
Yeah.
like I'm
Hay's
talking
good.
more like the manure or like
When
like
we
that.
we would do wine tasting, a lot of times I did wine tasting for these wine dinners and stuff, and it literally is a note in wine tasting is like barnyard, like, you know, it's just tastes barny, which is like interesting thing too.
if you know lots about wines, you might be able to answer this because I heard is like people always usually buy or try to for better events will buy like more expensive wine or like, you know, they assume more expensive is better. But I think in blind taste tests, it's actually like the mass produced basic wines, like who knows, like a Jackson Triggs Merlot or something is like actually a well studied, like this has the most people picking it. So lots of times if you want a wine that's like just going to be enjoyed by the most people, it's actually like the run of the mill cheaper wines that are more assured
makes sense.
for people to like, and higher end wines sometimes have like different taste notes that are only for like wine drinkers, not for like the masses. So I'm not sure if in your wine
Well, I've definitely tasted a lot of really expensive wines, and so the way the wine dinners worked, I think most of the time you would have like one really expensive thing, and then a few like less expensive ones, you know, and I've tried wines that are around $1,000 a bottle or something like that, you know, and especially in wine dinners because you're breaking that up among many people, so it becomes reasonably
Sure.
accessible, you know, in a way. There's definitely some really nice, expensive wines. Not to say like, you know, but it's not always like the nicest wine is more expensive. That is not how it works. Like in my experience, with around like between $30 to $50, for example, you can find some really nice stuff, right? When it comes to those mass-produced stuff, like I find like personally, it's like some of those are not really wine; they're cocktails essentially in a wine bottle. You know, like they have additives and a lot of. So when you go like the really cheap stuff, there's always like that they don't have the nice like body to them, and there's missing a lot of very nice characteristics. But I feel like when you go around between $20 and $50, you can find really, really nice stuff, for sure. It doesn't have to be super expensive, but the super cheap stuff is usually, you know, super processed. It's like there a lot of corners are cut, you know.
Yeah.
So that's what I can say about wine.
I'm trying to now think of that really cheap wine that had a following. That,
Epothic.
No, it's in the state. What is that grocery chain that's like it's not whatever Joe's. You know, it's kind
Trader
of
Joe's.
Yeah, Trader Joe's. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Trader Joe's has like I think its own wine, and for a long time I think it was called $2 Chuck because it was like $2 bottled wine, and it had a big I think it was called 2 by. You could look up.
Yeah.
Trader
I
Joe's.
mean,
I never
when
heard of that.
when something gets so cheap, I bet like it becomes really
Yeah, I remember
mass
it was
market.
it was popular enough that I read an article basically how they could process wine to even hit a profitability off that value, and basically instead of like picking grapes, they like harvested their grapes with like thrashers or something, and then like a whole bunch of like debris and stuff enters the wining process, like leaves or whatever, but it was actually giving like a flavor to the wine that lots of people like, not too much, like kind of like
Interesting.
kind of like a barrel thing. I guess you add a bunch of grape twigs or something, and it was actually making it still reasonable with this like just mass farming technique that allowed
Also,
it to be
like
cheaper.
some mass-produced stuff has really like they really engineer it. Like for example, I know like when about food, right? Like I was a fine dining chef, and we try to get the best ingredients and like the best steaks and try to like make amazing sauces, and it took a lot of time and craftsmanship. But but I also studied food very extensively, and it was always fascinating. Fast food chains are very fascinating to me. Like I've tried a lot of different fast foods to just like understand like what they're doing and stuff, and sometimes like that some of those sandwiches you get from McDonald's or like from these big chains, they're literally like have a like an R&D department. They're engineering that stuff to hack your taste buds, like, and there is something there. It's not nothing, it's that there's a reason it's so popular. It's because it just tastes good. Like that, like for example, I cooked breakfast. I can make you the fanciest breakfast. Like I can, have I made you eggs Benedict and stuff?
Yeah.
Like I can make mean breakfast, but I myself, I'm a sucker for that egg McGriddle. Like I like it, man. Sausage and egg McGriddle. Sometimes I'm on the road. I'm like I'm gonna get one of those. It's nice. Do you guys feel that way or?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few. That might be like our smell thing where we were talking about being into poisons as long as they associate with good times. It's like a lot of times certain fast foods were when we were on like a road, because if you grow up in a place that doesn't have easy access to like necessarily fast food, then you remember certain things like
Or like Peters, how we didn't always have a Peters, stuff like that.
yeah, certain flavors will be very special and you'll still really like that.
Yeah.
KFC was always special for me.
Yeah.
Because I never grew up where I could get, I guess, good popcorn chicken. Popcorn chicken was a road trip only food.
Yeah, it's interesting how our minds work in that way. But yeah, it's gotta be careful though. Like I can't eat that, of course, every day. But so once in a while, I'm like, well, why not? Okay, and this is it.
No, we had one more.
I looked up your
Or-
$2 chuck.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, it was Trader Joe's, and it sounds like it's under the brand name Charles Shaw, and it's largely made from California grapes, and it includes Cabernet, Merlot, Chardonnay.
So it was a
Sauvignon.
They don't still sell a $2 wine.
I don't
they?
think they
with
do.
inflation.
I
That would be hard.
with
doubt you
inflation,
could like.
probably not.
It's like the dollar store that you cannot find anything for $1 in a dollar store anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna look at the what's that
Yeah,
tea
the
called?
silver
The
needle.
silver.
Oh,
needle.
the
We didn't do
silver
that one yet.
needle.
That's our new one.
The last.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a new launch. So yeah, I'll do that as the last.
It was in the.
Oh man, we should do a. Before you go to China, we should do a road trip to Trader Joe's, pick up some $2 chuck.
As
Do a
of
wine tasting.
August 29th, 2021, it retails for $2.99 US,
Oh, that's
which
not
is
bad.
pretty good.
Yeah.
20 years later, it's $1 more. That's not bad.
Wow. And what are the flavors you can get it in?
There's a few. Let me see here. They have some reds, some whites.
You say Cab Sav?
They do. Cab Sav, White Zinfandel, Merlot, Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, Shiraz Valdigi. Never heard of that one.
Wow, they actually have a huge selection.
Take a look
And
at
limited
that.
quantities of
You
Pinot
should
Grigio.
touch that tea.
Touch it?
Yeah.
Velvety.
Yeah, it is very interesting, like how hairy it is. It's like, yeah, it is very velvety. It's like,
It's kind of like,
Yeah, it's cool.
it's kind of like pussy willow. That's what it feels like. Maybe it's from a pussy willow tree.
I don't know. It's I think it's Camellia sinensis. Touch it. I mean, you've seen it, right?
I've seen it, but I actually haven't packaged it yet. Hopefully soon.
Well, I'm sure when this one goes up on sale, people will. I mean, we don't have. It's a very limited amount. I'm sure we will sell out in a day.
I'm curious what this one tastes like.
Yeah, I'm curious how this one steeps because things that are velvety don't like are hydrophobic usually. You know, like those leaves.
It is acting a little hydrophobic.
Take a while to steep, maybe.
This one is flavored with jasmine.
This also says it is the Camellia sinensis.
That's the leaf.
Yeah.
That's the tea leaf, Camellia sinensis. That's the
that
scientific
from?
name for the tea leaf.
Doesn't sound like the Yunnan province. This one sounds. This one sounds like North Dakota.
It's the Fujian province.
Oh, is it still from?
Yeah, still in China.
Oh,
Yeah, this is from Fujian. That's what our.
what's the name of the tea leaf again?
Like what it comes from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Camellia sinensis.
Yeah, just sounds like a Latin.
That is.
That is Latin.
Yeah. Okay. It must have some colloquial Chinese tea name that we can call it by.
I can see if I can find that.
There you
Yeah,
go.
do you think that's steep long enough?
I think so because that's we put quite a bit.
Okay, I did find the Chinese name. So we call silver needle, and it's also known as Bai Hao Yin Zhen.
Ooh,
Yes.
4-piece. Oh yeah, that's still a lot of flavor, despite how light the tea color is. Almost show how like.
Oh, I really like that one.
Yeah, it's like very light, but
It's
It's like a good amount
Still
of
is
plenty
this
of
a is
flavor.
this a white tea?
This is a white tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that one.
Do a second steep for you. And that's gonna be our last. These tea tastings are. We all need to kind of go up to the bathroom right after. It's just like.
every Friday morning, just ton of tea.
Yeah,
A lot of tea.
Yeah.
Is that only Fridays you drink a lot of tea, or
well, I'm saying
Throughout the
right
week,
these
do you-
events. No,
do you drink throughout the week? Do you?
no, I
you're
drink
more
a
of
lot of coffee, but so my kidneys can take it. They're not highly affected by diuretics.
Well, the thing is, like, I, at some point, your doctor might tell you to switch to tea.
To switch to tea, yeah. I've told myself that. I was like, oh, coffee is delicious. It has a lot of things, but I don't know. It has some downsides. Oh.
All right. This is the second steep. So. Do you taste the jasmine?
good.
don't know if my
It's very
palate is,
mild.
if I know like the exact flavor of jasmine to be able to even.
It definitely has jasmine
I tasted
flavor.
the jasmine more in the first wash than I
Really?
do for the second wash.
Because probably it's flavored with jasmine, so probably it washes away a little bit of that.
This one has that same flavor as we had a few podcasts ago. That is, if you pull off the. Did you ever do that with clovers when you see the clover flower, the little purple flower, and you pull off like its little flower leaves and you suck or you lick the back of it and you kind of have that.
Yeah, like pull off the kind of like the middle of it.
Yeah, and you kind of have that weird like what?
Oh yeah, you
nectar,
pull off the
obviously,
thing and then you suck the back. Yeah, the
Yeah.
nectar comes out.
and like just what that flavor of like nectariness and this has
That's
like some
that's something I did
undertone
when I
of-
was a kid.
You can almost tell we're eating. There must be a flower involved somewhere because it has some of those off notes of.
Yeah, it's
Like a
the jasmine flower,
nectariness.
right? All right, and this will be launched on our website. Please like and subscribe. Go to our website if you want to get some silver needle tea.
Yeah, it is actually
And-
already up.
Oh, it's already
Yeah.
up on our website. So
Now you just need to add a poll to your website of what box they want.
and it's $35 Canadian dollars for 50 grams, which is not bad for what it is.
For
It's just
these
it's a
nice-
very it's a very nice.
And
As
I
you can
mean,
see, the
yeah.
leaves is very
Yeah, I
like
really like this one.
whole
Also-
leaves and
Yeah, if you're hosting something that you want to show
Impress.
Yeah, impress. That's quite a unique tea.
quite a unique tea for sure. And that's it for our episode 11.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Brian.
Just me.
Thanks.
I get all the thanks. You're
I mean, I should. You're the guest, but I should thank Braden. I should thank Amanda as well for doing all the research here and packing all the tea.
Team effort.
And Braden for doing all the editing and all the hard work for the podcast falls on Braden. So thank you all, guys, and no one needs to thank me here.
Okay. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. That's it.
Bye.